Hitler Goes to France by Zoe Dolac and Simon Thoma. In 1918, Germany lost World War I after years of fighting. Leaders of other countries, namely the United States, France, and Great Britain, composed an armistice, an agreement made by opposing sides in a war to stop fighting for a certain time. They also created a peace treaty named the Treaty of Versailles, which imposed harsh restrictions of the country of Germany. Shortly after, a fascist leader by the name of Adolf Hitler gained power within Germany. Over several years, Hitler began breaking terms of the treaty by rearming his country and taking over lands. World War II began with the invasion of Poland by Nazi forces in 1939. Fascist leaders from Japan, Spain, and Italy joined with Hitler to create the Triple Axis Alliance. Great Britain and France joined as the allies against Hitler. After numerous fights, German forces quickly defeated large amounts of French soldiers and had a strong advantage over the French. Italy also saw an easy defeat if they chose to invade. Once upon a time, a very mean man by the name of Adolf Hitler ran a country named Germany. Hitler was greedy and wanted to make Germany as big as he could. Hitler took land from all over Europe, from Poland to Belgium, but Hitler wouldn't stop there. Hitler wanted a country who didn't like him, France. Hitler's friend Mussolini agreed. Mussolini, the leader of Italy, would also attack France. Charles, the leader of France, was not happy about this. Hitler destroyed French fighters. Then he worked his way towards Paris, France. Mussolini brought his men to southern France. Hitler quickly conquered northern and southern France. Hitler finally got what he had wanted. Hitler and Charles signed an agreement that Germany had won, called an armistice. Hitler would not admit it, but he was angry at France for making his country sign the Treaty of Versailles when he was younger. The treaty put blame on Hitler's country for World War I. However, Germany didn't feel responsible. To show France just how wrong they were, Hitler took them to a forest. There, he forced Charles to sign the papers for their retreat in the same railroad car that Germany had signed the Treaty of Versailles in. Finally, Hitler felt like he had won. Northern France was Hitler's, and it would be run as part of Germany. Southern France was more lucky. The French would be allowed to keep the south of France, but without Charles. There, Hitler had made the Vichy government, or the puppet state. A French man would be leading, but he had to listen to everything that Germany said. However, the French people weren't going to give up. Some French left to Great Britain to help France become whole again. People left in France fought the Germans for their independence. Luckily, in 1944, Paris was liberated. Citizens worked toward a free France. With the help of some friends, like Harry Truman of the United States, France became one great country again and lived basically happily ever after. The end.
Created using Powtoon.